so bold, his story's worth its weight in gold. From city lights to the country's end, Jester's name it will transcend. Jester, the master of the game, two-time champ forever in fame. With a laugh and a smile, he wins with style. Jester, you make our hearts go wild. Cards in hand, he's a sight to see. With every play, a victory's free. His journey's long, but his skill is free. Jester, a champion eternally. Jester, the master of the game, two-time champ forever in fame. With a laugh and a smile, he wins with style. Jester, you make our hearts go wild. So here's to Jester, a champion true. With every win, we believe in you. In the Pokemon world, you've earned your crown. Jester, the greatest around. In the world of battles, there's a card so fine, a spectral dragon in the shimmer it shines. With a gaze that pierces through the night, it's Dragapult TX, a ghostly flight. Dragapult TX with your power and might. Phantom forces take us to new heights. In the heat of battle, you never lose sight. Dragapult TX shining in the light. Stealthy and swift, you move with grace, leaving opponents in a ghostly chase. Your dragon launcher, a fearsome call. With every move you stand tall. Dragapult TX with your power and might. Phantom forces take us to new heights. In the heat of battle, you never lose sight. Dragapult TX shining in the light. From the shadows you emerge with a roar. In every duel you're the heart of the core. With ghostly power you sweep the floor. A legendary card forever we adore. Dragapult TX with your power and might. Phantom forces take us to new heights. In the heat of battle you never lose sight. Dragapult TX shining in the light. So here's to Dragapult, a ghostly knight. In every card game you're the guiding light. With every draw you ignite the fight. Dragapult TX forever burning bright.
Relax, you think you're so grand, a legendary power, cards in your hand. But in the heat of battle you often fold. A shining legend, but your story's old. New VMAX, you just a flash in the pan. Hyped up legend, but you can't withstand. In the game of champions, you try to reign, but when the chips are down, you're just a name.
Mystical powers, your psychic display. But under pressure you start to sway. Your moves are fancy, but your strategy's weak. Against the real champions, you're far from unique.
New VMAX, you're just a flash in the pan. Hyped up legend, but you can't withstand. In the game of champions, you try to reign, but when the chips are down, you're just a name. Once a legend, now you're just a ghost. In the league of greats you can't boast. Against the true champs you fall in line. New VMAX, your era's past its prime. New VMAX, you're just a flash in the pan. Hyped up legend, but you can't withstand. In the game of champions, you try to reign, but when the chips are down, you're just a name. So here's to Muvia Max, you had your time, but in the world of battles you can't climb. With every duel you lose your claim. Muvia Max, just a shadow in the fame.
Welcome everyone to the show tonight. Just a team's life gonna shine so bright. Grab your friends, settle in, it's time to unwind. Laughter and magic with the best you'll find. From near and far, you've all come to see the wonders, the joy, the fun that will be. No matter where you are, let's all unite in this jestful realm under the spotlight. Welcome to the Jest Entertainment Stream, where dreams come alive. It's more than it seems. With smiles and cheers, let's make tonight gleam. In Jest Entertainment's world, we live our dreams. Comedy and thrills, magic in the air. Every moment's gold with stories to share. With jesters and jest, we'll dance through the night. In this vibrant world, everything's alright. From near and far, you've all come to see the wonders, the joy, the fun that will be. No matter where you are, let's all unite in this jestful realm under the spotlight. Welcome to the Jest Entertainment Stream, our dreams come alive. It's more than it seems. With smiles and cheers, let's make tonight gleam. In Jest Entertainment's world, we live our dreams. With your friends, let's all interact. With jokes and with games, we'll keep coming back. In this special place, we all belong. Together we'll make memories, singing our song. Welcome to the Jest Entertainment Stream, our dreams come alive. It's more than it seems. With smiles and cheers, let's make tonight gleam. In Jest Entertainment's world, we live our dreams. Welcome to the Jest Entertainment Stream, where dreams come alive. It's more than it seems. With smiles and cheers, and let's make tonight gleam. In Jest Entertainment's world, we live our dreams. So here's to the fun, the laughter, the light. In Jest Entertainment Stream, we own the night. Thank you all for joining, let's make history. Together we'll create a legacy.
Also, what would also be helpful is if when you press the button to unmute things, the things got unmuted. That would also go crazy. Don't worry, you're not going insane. I was just talking to myself and no audio was coming through. Yeah, to go back to what I was just saying, it won't matter on if I ever put this on YouTube. Once the music has stopped, we should be into the state of Azeroth, so it'll be a roadmap, an explanation of what's going to be happening with Warcraft this year, hopefully. I've no idea what to expect. Like, they put housing out, which is like the only thing I ever wanted in World of Warcraft for the last 20 years, so realistically, there's not really anything they can reveal that I'll be like, oh! Well, hopefully there will be, you know. Hopefully there's something to get excited about. Maybe they'll put cars in the game. No, not the rideable things. The actual characters from cars. I want a Lightning McQueen in cars. I mean, no, a Lightning McQueen. God damn it. Listen, just pretend the joke was funny, then laugh. That'll solve a lot of your problems here. Also, I feel very offended that there's a adamantite deposit there that I can't mine because I don't have mining on this character. More blacksmith jeweler, baby! We got the druids dealing with all the gathering stuff. Hello. Don't mind me just accidentally dropping in and not dying immediately. Yeah, so I've not been doing much Warcraft streaming other than for like targeted things recently. I will be doing a Warcraft stream this evening because the pre-patch event has finally started, so doing a bit of that on stream seems like a good idea. But at the moment, all I'm doing on Warcraft is like leveling up every profession to where they can make decor, because every profession has decor that it can make throughout all the different expansions as well. So Classic, we had to get all the professions to level 240, I think it was, which is like a pain in the ass. It just takes forever. But the rest of the expansions aren't that bad. I think most of them max out at 75 and we need to get to 60. I'm not even making the decor either. Decor is for housing, if you don't know. I'm not even like... I'm not even making the decor. I'm just getting to the level of where I can and then just like moving on to the next thing, which is very me. Like, I could make these things and instead I'm just like, nah, we're fine. Also, halfway to my goal. I think I've been doing this for the last like 20 minutes. I was told this would take 20 minutes. And yet, here I am. At 20 minutes. Only halfway. It's 21. We need 40 in total. It's 10 per hand in. I was told this was like the best place to do it as well because things spawn really quickly as well. These fellas in the middle, there's like a load of them. There should be a high chance for these to drop stuff that we need, but like they don't seem to want to. I've not seen more than one drop. There you go, a single time. We killed, what, 8 guys there? But on the plus side, we are getting plenty of cloth, which we need for tailoring. I've not touched tailoring yet because that doesn't care about any gathering professions, really. A little bit of skinning, I think. In Classic, maybe.
Housing.
Labyrinths.
Oh, it's time.
BlizzCon.
So what does this all mean?
This is going to be one for the ages.
Why is this cut off? It's cut off the black bars for some reason, I don't know. Something's gone wrong here.
Why do we fight? To protect home and bring harmony.
Why isn't this working? Ah, there we go. That was really weird. I don't know why that wasn't working properly. There we go. Cool. Let's find out how this goes.
Now, more than ever.
Hopefully the audio is loud enough for y'all as well. I'm very excited. I don't know how long this is going to be. I don't know what they're actually covering. But it looks cool so far.
Whatever's coming, I'll stand with you.
Not really sure why we've got closed captions that aren't in the language I speak. That's kind of weird. Can I fix that? Why are my subtitles in Arabic? There we go.
Welcome to the state of Azeroth.
Fixed it.
When I was thinking about what the state of Azeroth actually means, I started to
the
reflect
51st
on
state
why we
of
started
America.
doing annual updates in the first place. I remember in 2022 when we were in the
Yo,
twilight of the
Denethrius.
Shadowlands expansion,
So
and
cool.
Dragonflight was about to launch. The Classic team was cooking on the Burning Crusade and prepping Wrath of the Lich King Classic.
She's
It was around this time that a new era emerged for the WoW team. One where we were rapidly evolving and storming toward the future with you on our minds.
Being a sound effects person
We
must be
created
such a
what we
fun
call
job.
the Live Team to not only support a new
Seems so
8-week
cool.
patch cadence, but also noodle on experimental gameplay in modern WoW. This led to Mists of Pandaria Remix, Legion Remix, Plunderstorm, Overcharge
Oh,
Delves,
I really
and
enjoyed
more.
playing the Storm.
This energy allowed us to
Didn't
be
do enough with
more
it, in my opinion.
confident, more
But they'll probably
committed,
bring it back.
and more excited than ever before for both modern and classic WoW. And it led us to share our first ever long-term roadmap to bring us closer to the community that inspires us.
Also,
Our
I love
confidence and
roadmaps as well. I'm
commitment
glad
since
Warcraft
those
started
days
doing
has
those.
not wavered, and we will continue to share our plans. So what does this all mean? Then and now. It means you are the spark that lights our way. The Warcraft universe has lived for 3
I am the
decades
spark that
because
lights
of
that way.
players who make it meaningful and who give us the opportunity and creative energy to make even more of it.
God, some of those
Today,
cosplays are
we're
so
on
cool.
the cusp of the Midnight expansion, and we're excited for the stories that will be told, the memories made, and the triumphs we will earn together
Housing
as
not
we
that easy,
defend
by the
our
way.
world once again. Light versus Void has been ever present in WoW, and we will charge into the fray with the Heronir and Devourer Demon
that's
Hunters
really
by
true.
our side.
We're not seeing the void
Campaign
that
of
much.
Midnight is the
early
kind
on,
of story
anyway.
that will find your heart. Whether you've just joined us in Azeroth, been with us the entire 21 years.
It's me.
or
I've been
somewhere
with
in
them the entire 21
Together,
years.
we will
I'm that guy.
experience all that Midnight has to offer as we work our way toward the third and final installment of the World Soul Saga, called The Last Titan.
We're not there yet, love.
We will
Calm
learn
down.
what it
Bloody
means
hell.
to carry loss and still move forward. Heroism isn't perfection. It's a winding road of choices we make when things are
But they're talking about
hardest.
the third expansion
When our
already.
idea of the world is shattered, our notion of home
Haven't
will
touched
be
midnight yet.
paramount. There must be time for rest, creativity, and community.
Also,
In
that
short,
showed
housing.
somebody sat on a
You've
docks
been
fishing. You
asking for
can't
this
sit on a docks
feature
and fishing
since
like
the
that.
early
That'd be
days
cool
of
as hell.
WoW. We wanted to build it, and we knew it had to live up to 20 years of hopes and dreams. And on top of that, whatever housing started with, it had to be poised to grow and evolve over many years and be guided by our
That's so
players.
cool.
Here we are, with player housing about to enter full release with the Midnight expansion.
The housing stuff is so
During
fun.
housing early access, you have absolutely blown our minds. In the first 2 weeks alone, you all spent over 4
so
million
cool.
hours in your houses and neighborhoods. That's over 450
It's the people that
years.
make stuff like that, like
And
the
you
dragons
placed over
outside and stuff,
14
that's
million
the
decor items
coolest.
in that time. The most gold
so
has been
impressive.
spent on the secretive bookcase wall, of course, because who doesn't love a secret door?
I bought a lot of
always
those.
say, never underestimate players.
Secret bookcases
Thank
are
you
very
for
fun.
Proving me right over and over again. It's been a beautiful reminder that everyone enjoys Azeroth in their own way. And on that note, we want to see even more of that creativity. We recently announced the launch of Azeroth Interiors, which is our Midnight Renovation Challenge. This is a global invitational for WoW creators and community.
It's really cool that
We're
like
competing in a battle
it's
unlike anything we've ever
esports
seen
and
before.
interior design.
Swords and
Such a
shields, the
funny and
weapons
cool
are mood
concept.
boards, boundless creativity, and finesse with our tools. So head over to your favorite creator channels and check out their concepts for what they will be building over the next month. Over time, our updates
I've not
to
done
housing will
that
be
much
driven
with
by
housing,
what
but
you
like
want and
seeing
what you
what people
need
have done
to
like
make
as
your
clips on
dreams
Twitter
real.
and stuff
As you
is
continue
really
to
cool.
explore,
Especially people that
imagine,
can make
and
like
push the
actually
tools to
really
your
good
limits.
staircases as
We'll
well.
have
It's
more about the
surprisingly hard in
updates
this
you can
game.
expect in housing in a few moments. If
But
you've
the fact you
played
got the
WoW
freedom to
before,
do it
one
is
of
cool.
the coolest parts about housing when you open up your inventory for the first time is to see all the housing items you've collected without even knowing it
There's a
because of
lot.
achievements you got in past expansions. It's like a trip down memory lane. And speaking of memories, let's talk about WoW Classic.
Oh, we didn't have
Over
to.
the past 6
It's
years,
okay. I really don't care about
it's
WoW
been 6
Classic.
years. Classic has been an expression of love for
Look,
the
I
early
played it when it
years of
first came
WoW,
out, obviously,
and bringing it
because
to you
I
in a
am from
variety of
vanilla,
flavors.
but
Between our
I
hardcore seasonal
just
and
don't
progression realms,
need
you've shown us
to
the
play
ongoing
old
potential of
stuff,
WoW
man.
and
I played it. I was
Classic.
there, man. I didn't need to go
We
back.
take that to heart, and we will continue to honor that. Today, Mists of Pandaria Classic continues in the original Classic realms, with the next major milestone being the release of the Escalation
Oh, BlizzCon's
update in a few
September
weeks.
12th? My
It
birthday,
includes a new
BlizzCon?
quest campaign,
Or
new
September 13th, it'll be
battlegrounds,
Sunday.
scenarios, and more.
Note that down
We're
if you
going to
haven't.
release the Mists of Pandaria patches over time as we have with previous
I do like the Mists of
expansions,
Pandaria,
and
though.
you can expect
Mists of
the
Pandaria
Siege of
was one of my
Orgrimmar
favourite expansions.
and the return of Timeless Isle later this year.
Although I didn't do much in Timeless Isle.
The launch of Burning Crusade Classic on our anniversary realms is also on our doorstep. Another round of Illidan taunts and Fellreaver terrors.
That's where
The
my character is at
Outlands,
the moment.
Kara, Mag, and more are coming later this year too.
If I
We
just
also
make sure I'm
launched
not in a
seasonal
place where I'm
Titan
gonna get attacked.
Reforged rounds in
I'm not real
Classic
good.
for our players in China. Why? Not only are our audiences between Modern and Classic unique, but so are our WoW players in China. We made those realms for them, based on how they play. And that's not all we're cooking up. I can say with confidence that all Classic players across the globe have a lot to look forward
I'd like
to.
to know how many people are playing
I'm
Classic.
really excited
like,
to
regularly.
announce that... I guess we'll save that for later.
Wait, what?
So,
Why would
back
they
to
do
where I
that?
began. What is the state of Azeroth? It's alive in all its forms, incredibly vibrant and getting brighter.
Just drop the thing.
And we plan to keep it that way with your help and guidance as we listen to your feedback and act on it. Soon you will see us launch surveys in games so we can get your thoughts and feedback.
I love
Listening
surveys.
to you is our commitment. We mean it, and we aim to keep proving it. We want to give you the place, space, and tools to play how you want to play and live how you want to live in Azeroth. That's our North
They
Star.
could do that by not
We
making
want
me have
our
an orc
humble
house.
universe to be the place you go to when you have a bit of free time. When you need to recharge alongside your friends and family after a long day.
Recharge
when you
alongside
need
my
an
friends and
escape.
family.
Let off steam by conquering
Brother,
a boss.
I go to
role
Warcraft to
playing,
escape.
Now decorating, mogging, PvPing, exploring, whatever. Fantasy home in every sense, where strangers become friends and friends become neighbors. And we have a plan to help
First thing I did
those
with
of you
housing was to
looking
make sure
for
nobody could
your
access it.
people. Those players who enjoy the same things in WoW that you do.
First thing it was like,
Calling it the
no.
WoW Ambassador
Permissions.
Program,
No.
which is all about the community helping the community, as it often does. This is less about us and more about you. A bit of an experiment to help connect you with players and communities that are filled
Okay.
with others who play how you play or how you want to play. Our ambassadors are
Just
helpful
me and a bunch
friends
of
from
other
within our
hunters
very
just
own
soloing
WoW
everything.
community. And you can check out our website for more details. As you know,
A lot of games I
community is
play
our
at the moment really going
mainstay.
hard on the
And
whole
in the
community
era of
ambassador
housing,
thing.
we wanted to do what we can to support those who need more than pixels when it comes to having a place to live. This year, we're excited to be partnering with Habitat for Humanity with a charity
Oh, that's
pet
cool.
pack that we hope, with your support, will help provide safety and shelter to families in need of affordable homes. Habitat for Humanity has helped more than 65 million people globally. This charity pet pack includes the adorable Rufus, who will be available in both modern and classic WoW.
Oh, I'm absolutely
Rufus
buying
loves
that.
to build,
Holy.
something you'll see in action if he's left idle for too long.
That's
Those
so
of you who
cute.
play modern WoW will also get a doghouse, a bowl, and a bed. We're incredibly excited to be
Okay,
supporting
listen.
Habitat for
The fact that
Humanity
supporting
this year.
charity is like a
We'll have
major
more
bonus, but like
information
that
to
dog
share
is cute as
about
hell.
the
I'm
people
definitely
in this homes.
getting that.
As always, you
Rufus.
are our heroes, our heartbeat,
That's so cute.
and our gratitude is everlasting. I'll see you at BlizzCon 2026, and of course,
I wish, dude.
at home. in
BlizzCon's
Azeroth.
never something I'd go to though, because one, it's in America, and two, it's just like that's a lot of money for a weekend. The eyes have it. I'm excited to see how the Harrenir like pull into all this as
Hey
well.
everyone, and thank you, Holly. I'm Ian Hasikostas,
Yo, it's
Game
Ian.
Director for World of Warcraft. I want to start off by saying thank you, as always, to our community.
You're welcome.
For your continued passion, for the time you put into this world, and for your boundless creativity. It has been so amazing seeing so many folks jump into housing over the last couple of months. I'll be talking more about this later, but I just wanted to start out by saying, on behalf of everyone who had any part in bringing housing to life, that we
Hey,
are
Clan,
simply
how's it
in
going?
awe of what you've already created. We knew you'd make incredible homes, but the community response has just blown away.
God, so many people have
our
made like absolutely
expectations.
amazing houses.
There
Meanwhile, I'm
simply
just
is
like,
no World of
got a living
Warcraft
room and a
without
kitchen.
you, our community. We are honored to be a part of this world and humbled to be the caretakers of something that has remained so special and so important to so many people for so long. Today, I'd like to
That's
share with
so
you a
cool.
bit of what we're up to with World of Warcraft. In terms of the right now present stuff, the fast approaching launch of Midnight,
God,
and a
that's like
small peek at some of the bigger things
less-
that we have planned
just over a
for
month away?
2026. Now, obviously, I can't go too far into all the details, especially
What's
with
the
so
point in
many
it
of our plans tied up in
being
story spoilers.
State of
and
Azeroth
us
then? You're not
wanting
going to tell us
keep some
everything.
surprises. But we think there is a ton to look forward
Surprises
to for all
in my
residents of Azeroth in the
gaming
year ahead.
universe.
So let's get right into it.
I want to know
As
everything
we
that's
stand
going to
here
happen.
Today, we are just over a month from launching Midnight and
Just
getting the
said that.
game into your hands. The team is working hard to polish up the last details of the expansion.
Yeah, look at the squiggly
iron out
wigglies.
bugs, refine features, and just overall get this thing ready for you to dive into in March. But between now
That
and
looks so
then,
cool.
there's still plenty to do and see in WoW today.
So this is what we'll be touching
We are
on
kicking off the
in this evening
Midnight
stream.
pre-launch event called Twilight Ascension. This event will run until Midnight's launch on March 2nd. This is where the stakes start to crystallize, and the threat we
I love
face
crystals.
begins to take real shape, and the void makes itself felt in our world. This is a repeatable event in which you'll join Magister Umbric and Grand Magister Ramath.
Yo,
in their
Umbric looks so
efforts to
cool.
keep the Twilight's blade at bay at locations around the world. You'll be killing rares, completing world quests, and defeating bosses as you earn limited time.
I know there's
rewards
a
like pets,
thing to
mounts, transmogs, and of course, some fresh housing decor for your home.
kill
The
like
12.0
every
pre-patch
boss
that recently
in
went
this
live
event. And I don't know how
also
long that
includes
takes because
a ton of the
we
new
had this
features
back
and
in
improvements that are tied
Shadowlands
to
where it's
Midnight.
like kill X amount of bosses
Demon
for an
hunters out
achievement.
there can get started playing the new
it
Void
took a while.
Devourer range specialization.
Like the respawn was
Or
like quite well, but it's like
Void
a
Demon Hunters
circle,
can
which is
be
kind of cool.
unlocked with a short quest line. Some of the baseline systems
Haven't done
improvements
that
and
yet either.
updates that went live include our new Transmog 2.0 system, which includes situational outfit swapping, an improved UI, and finally,
They don't have
slot-based
one for fishing.
transmog, so you don't have to constantly re-transmog every time you get an upgrade. For players new to PvP, learn the ropes in the training grounds. Expanding and revamping the idea found in CompStomp, players will join a battle against smarter game-controlled opponents
love
in
CompStomp.
Arathi Basin, Silver Shard
It's
Mines,
AI
and
PvP,
Battle
which is
for
like
Gulneas.
not PvP,
Also kicking off this week is the Winds of Mysterious Fortune.
it's
A
something.
limited time event where XP and reputation gains are boosted across the board.
We love
especially
extra rep.
reputation. We think this is another great way to get caught up ahead
And
of
you do need to
Midnight,
look at what
whether
I'm
it's
like
leveling an
behind
alt
on
to join
actually
the fray,
with
or
reputation.
fast-tracking some of those rep-based decor items that you've been chasing.
Really should have waited till
And as
this
part
for
of
some of the
this
stuff I did
celebration of
earlier in the day,
Midnight,
but
we are granting a special limited time Dark Portal decor item
That's
to
so
every
cool.
player with an active WoW subscription who logs in between now and the launch of the expansion.
I should have that
Finally,
already then. Cool.
Welcome Back Weekend also starts today. If you're not currently subscribed to WoW, but you've had a subscription in the past, from now until February 1st, you can explore the WoW base game for free up to level 80, including
Yo.
all level up content, pre-launch events, the recent system updates I've been
Are they
talking
expecting
about,
people to get to level 80 in a
completely
weekend?
overhauled
It's
returning player experience,
pretty impressive.
and more than 20 years of Azeroth
Also,
world
the
and
overhaul of
we
the
are so excited about Midnight
intro
and all that's been going on with
system
WoW,
or whatever they just
and we
said,
really want to make
it's
sure we're
not
making
that
it
new.
easy
They
for you
literally
to
changed
check
them
it all out.
NPCs and that's it. The rest of the experience, the quests and stuff are exactly the same.
The level cap is of course increasing to 90.
So it
and
goes
you'll
to
be
80 to
leveling
90,
through 4
okay.
new and reimagined zones.
I actually
Full of
didn't know,
new
I wasn't
questing
haven't
content,
paid that much attention.
Both campaign chapters as well as local stories, and
Tee.
additional chapters waiting for you at max level. Midnight is introducing 8 new dungeons, 11 new delves, and a new delve
Ooh.
companion, Valera, as well as the praise system. to
Valera
add
having
layer
a
of depth, challenge, and intrigue to your
healer
outdoor
spec
world
will be
gameplay.
interesting.
We have new PvP features coming in Midnight.
And a
like the
tank
new
spec, to be fair,
epic
she's a rogue.
battleground, Slayer's Rise, which also exists as an outdoor world space for those of you who prefer world PvP in war mode.
That's
You
cool.
can also spend some time in the Arcantina, a mystical tavern where you can rub elbows with some big names in WoW lore, learn more about them, and complete quests on their behalf.
Our cantina.
Now, a couple of weeks
Better
after
have a
launch,
band.
Season 1 will kick off in full. That update will pull the story forward through a host of new content.
If
First off, we
if
have
my
the
my
6-boss
life goes
raid
the way it's
of
supposed to,
Voidspire.
when that
Really
comes
is going
out,
to be
I
the
won't be able to
beginning
play
of a
Warcraft.
capstone to the story that we're telling at the start of Midnight. We're also
I
gonna
might be able
have
to
a
catch up on
small
it at,
one
like, at the
boss
end
raid
of the
called
season.
The Dream Rift, as well as 4 new world bosses in the outdoor world. As we kick off our seasons, we're going to have a new pool of Mythic Plus dungeons, 4 new Midnight dungeons along with 4 updated Legacy dungeons.
I'm very much like
Our new
out of
Delve
competitive
season,
Warcraft for a
and
while,
of
let's
course,
put it
a
that
new
way.
PvP season where you can test your skills and earn cutting-edge rewards.
But it'd be cool to do
And
like
with
some
the
solo
training
shuffle and
grounds I
stuff like that
mentioned
for
earlier,
PvP
hopefully
and
there'll be a
things.
smoother on-ramp into PvP for those who are trying to get into the ecosystem.
I'm really
for the
hoping
first
the
time.
training grounds are very much like
Now, a
still
couple of weeks after
quite good
that,
for
we're
honor and
also
things
going
as
to
well.
have a third raid zone, the March on Keldanos, a new 2-boss raid that really caps off this initial chapter of the Midnight story and brings us closer to what will come next. The addition of story mode to World of Warcraft has made it so that any player can experience these moments for
size of that boy.
themselves. And we want to continue to lean in, giving you ways to live the story of Azeroth no matter how you choose to play. Whether you want to jump
Yeah, I
in
might
and
end up
tackle
doing it that way
raids,
as well.
do delves, or just hang out in the Argentina and have a chat. Our goal, as always, is to give you lots to do and tons to choose among. And we can't wait to see how you choose to adventure across the unfolding story of Midnight.
It definitely looks like a Warcraft expansion, but it looks cool. That's all that matters to me.
As I said earlier, we have been
I'll carry on
utterly
playing.
overwhelmed by your creativity and your ingenuity during housing so far, and of course, by your feedback. As Holly said, we want you to help us build this feature.
The housing makes me so happy.
We want to hear more of what you're interested in, more of what's working, and what's not working. And your feedback is directly
Give us
informing the
armor
decisions we make.
stands and sword
You've already
stands and
seen
shit.
some quality of life improvements go live over the last couple of months.
That's what I
but We're
want.
keeping a close eye on housing to continually improve the feature from every angle, whether we're talking about economy adjustments, UI updates, or all new functionality. We want to keep finding opportunities to support the creative expression that you invent, like making it easier to float your house, for example.
That's so cool.
Right off the bat, there's a couple of things we already have in mind.
It's like a nightmare to get
We've
in,
heard
like,
from
but
many of you that your cozy creation doesn't quite feel complete without the ability for some of your companion pets to wander around it
That's
and
what I
get
want.
into trouble. So we want to offer the ability to place those pets there, as well as showcasing more of your cosmetic collections. in
yes,
Azeroth.
that's what I want.
Like, for example, being able to hitch a couple of your favorite mounts up in your yard outdoors. We're working on delivering that as well.
Sweet.
We've also seen
Okay,
and
cool.
heard that as you're expressing
That's it, that's all I
that
need.
boundless
No more.
creativity and maybe making something like, say, a grand piano that you cobble together from a dozen different decor
That's so
pieces,
cool.
it can be frustrating when you realize that you have your grand creation, but it's not quite in the spot you want it to be in, and you want to move it just a few feet over to the side. Right now, you pretty much have to deconstruct and
Oh,
reconstruct
that would
the thing
be
to do that.
nightmarish.
We want to make it so that you can just click and drag, mass select the multiple pieces, and move them over.
I did have that on my dining room
While
table
we're
in
at it,
Warcraft,
let's also
where I was
have
like,
the
it's not in
ability
the
to
right
copy
place,
and
I moved
paste.
it, and like,
if you
not all
want
the
to have a
chairs went
few
with
of those
it.
grand pianos,
It
you
was
can
so
just
annoying.
Copy, paste, and there you go. Now, speaking of copying and pasting, we've also heard from many of you that as you're browsing these amazing creative designs
Wow.
that your fellow players are coming up with, you wish that it would be easier to just grab them and import them as a starting point for your
Steal
own
them.
experimentation.
Steal that
Maybe
look.
you've cooked up something that you're really proud of and you want to share it with your friends or the community at large. So we're working on creating import and export codes for easy sharing and exchanging of
I'm
your
surprised this
house
wasn't something
designs.
they had like
Along
in
the
to
way,
begin
give
with,
you
but
even more freedom in what you can
Makes
do.
sense.
You're going to see decor budgets, both for interior and exterior placement, continue to increase. Some of that is the product of things we're learning about technical limits on the system, but also just a desire to give ongoing progression as you're able to level up.
I
your
think it's
house
sensible that they
more
don't
and
go
more.
too nuts with that as well,
That's
because
some of the stuff we're working on.
server
It's
side,
definitely
that'll
not a
be-
complete list, but we're keeping
I imagine
an eye
quite
on bigger
laggy
things for housing
if
and
everybody
as
can just do
well.
like everything they
Once
want to do
Neighborhood
immediately.
Endeavors go live with Midnight launch, we'll be paying very close attention to just how they liven up your neighborhoods and how you interact with them to determine how best to support the things you want to see
Yo,
from
big
that
sweep.
feature going forward. All of this is just the ground floor for housing in World of Warcraft. This is
I
the
get it,
foundation of
ground
a
floor.
feature that we want to be a reflection of your life and times in Azeroth, and we're serious about expanding it and improving it alongside you in the years to come. So again,
Okay.
thank you so much for your passion and your
Yeah, I mean,
feedback so far.
Ian kind of
Tell
mentioned like
us
the
what you
two
want from
things
housing,
I give a
and we
crap
will
about,
keep
and that's like being able to show off my
listening, and we'll keep
collection
it
and my pets. So it sounds like they
Now it's
already
time
have
to
what
get
I
into
want
the
in mind.
content updates you can look forward to beyond the launch.
This is the
of
other thing I
Midnight.
care about as well.
We have a few things to share today, starting with more specific plans, and then getting a bit more vague as we move later into the year.
Last time we had a good
with
roadmap, it
details
was
to
like
follow.
random stuff that was on there. We were
First
like,
off,
oh, it's
shortly
this.
after
We can figure it out,
Midnight's
kind of thing.
launch, Patch 1205 will hit our public test realm. This update
Ooh.
finds us in the immediate aftermath of those Season 1 raids, which, would you believe, didn't
that
quite fully
proper?
resolve the threat that Xalatath poses to Azeroth. And so we're going to see void assaults begin to pop up across
I talked
the
about
outdoor
missing
world.
prop on the other day
These
with
will bring new
friends.
enemies across the route, new reasons
That's
to
awesome.
rally to defend Azeroth, and of course, new rewards along with it.
I might
On
have
the
to get
lighter side, we're
Grotful and
also
Bingle.
going to be adding a prop hunt inspired event.
That's
as a small
awesome.
diversion from this pitched battle raging between the light and the dark. In this event, you're going to queue up and find yourself on a team facing off against another small team of 5 in a location like Silvermoon City.
That's
or
so
the Lions and
cool.
Horde neighborhoods, where one team uses enchantment and illusion to disguise themselves cleverly as innocuous props and try to hide in the environment, while the other team tries to seek them out. This event is
love
not
that.
going to do much when it comes to beating back the void
I
and saving
love that
Azeroth,
so much.
but it is
That's
a way
so
to
cool.
find some fun in the face of an ever-present, ever-growing threat. Our next small
That upsets me that it's just an event
1207
that they won't keep in
brings a
game.
further
It should be.
escalation of these void
It should just
assaults,
stay in.
But also a standalone one-boss raid.
Sporefall.
We're excited to get away from the idea of raids being consigned to just these massive twice-a-year updates. And we want to lean more into the flexibility of matching the content
That's
that we
cool.
offer to the narrative and just fun opportunities that we see to tell stories of different shapes and sizes.
We love the Mushroom Man as well.
All of this brings us to the first major Midnight content update, 12.1. Now, I can't reveal the name, setting, or really much of anything specific about this update yet, but I can share that 12.1 will bring with it a large new outdoor questing space full of max
I mean,
level
it's all stuff that
content,
you
a
expect
new
to
raid,
see.
and of course new
realistically.
seasons, so an updated Mythic Plus dungeon pool, new PvP and Delve rewards, and the continued refinements and expansion that you'd expect from a major content update.
Yeah,
from
like I
WoW.
said, it's not anything
This patch is
surprising.
also going to bring an overhaul of our friend system that makes it easier for you to keep up with friends you have and make new friends along the way.
Friends.
Next up comes 12.1.5, which brings with it an
Ooh.
all-new content type. We have seen how passionately the community has taken to
Labyrinth.
delves.
Oh, is
We
that gonna
want
be
to
an
support
endless
this with
delve?
Even more flexibility and experimentation. For those of you who love delve gameplay, but wish there were something a
delving
little
into
more
it.
than the
Am I right, guys?
bite-sized experiences we currently offer, we are adding a new feature that we're currently calling labyrinths. These are inspired by mega dungeons in a
Yeah, okay.
sense, and labyrinths are large, sprawling delve experiences that you can tackle all at once or just a bit at a time.
That's
depending on
so
your schedule
cool.
and preference.
I can see myself playing
They're
like
gonna have a
delve.
different form and reward
delves that big
structure than
more
you're
often
used to
in,
seeing in
WoW.
your delves, but they will keep the core elements of exploring and besting foes alongside
I do like the
your
delves. I
trusty
didn't
delve
put as much time into them in the
Beyond
War of
that,
Innocence as I
and
should have,
also
really, but
12.15,
they were really good
we
for
are
gearing.
planning another small one-boss raid
It definitely
in
helped
this
me
window.
unlock some stuff, which is
Unlike
nice.
the raid in 1207, which is more of a standalone thing, this raid is going to be a direct continuation of Midnight's narrative, bridging us and setting the stage for the next major update in the following year, which we'll talk about.
So
down the
we-
line.
we've got
Later
point
in the
one,
year,
point
we'll
two,
also
then
have
next
a
year.
new standalone event coming from the same group of mad scientists who brought you game modes like Plunderstorm or Remix. We'll have more to share on this as we get closer to the date, but this is going to
Interesting.
be another separate standalone.
So it
mode
sounds like
that
it's
exists
not a remix
alongside
then?
the core World of Warcraft loop. And all of this, of course, is going to be accompanied by the steady, fast flow of content.
So I wouldn't be upset if
that
they
you're
did
used to
like
seeing.
a yearly
Holiday
remix.
updates, events like Turbulent Time
That
Waves,
seems like a fun
and much
thing to
more.
do.
We want to keep moving at the live service pace you've come to expect since Dragonflight, and that we've continued through the War Within, making sure there's always something new and exciting on the horizon.
Okay.
Now that's the big stuff we have to
So
share
most
right
most of
now.
that will be like
But there's
revealed
still
at
way
BlizzCon,
more
I
to come
imagine.
in Midnight and in World of Warcraft as a whole.
I
and
saw
we
Whole
can't
and saw a
wait
movie
to
for some reason. That would have been good.
We also have this little thing called BlizzCon coming up in just under 8 months. And while I can't say too much today, what I can say is that this is going to be one for the ages.
I feel like they said that about every
We
BlizzCon
really
though.
hope to see you there and to show you some of how we're thinking about the next 20 years of everything Warcraft.
I'm sorry, the next
You're not gonna
20
wanna miss this
years of Warcraft.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
I mean, if they've
And
got
thank you
plans
to
in
every
place, I'll still
single
be here.
member of this community
I'll
for
be
being a part of the journey
55 wanting
with
to play
us.
Warcraft.
But before we go, however, I just want to share one last.
Our baby will be off to college.
We know the void.
I'll
and
still be
Valve
playing
have
Warcraft.
threats.
Hello,
But the
daughter.
stakes are
How's it
high,
going? Why am I
and the
that
cold
old at
midnight
55?
Can be dire. But we also never want to forget that Azeroth
Oh,
is
my grandpa.
all of us.
I kind of hope not.
home.
I kind of hope I'm not a grandpa at
It's a place
55.
of light, community, family, and friends.
Oh,
This is
no.
a world that could
I don't
warm
want
the
that.
heart of even the Prince of Darkness.
I'm sorry, the Prince of Darkness. That's Ozzy Osbourne. My man is no longer with us. What the heck? Miss me, now you gotta kiss me? Is that Valyria? It's not Valyria. What the hell?
Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Woo!
No time for play.
Like, it's not really how that works, but, but it looks so cool. Alright, alright. I'm into that. So is this it? I think this is it, right? I was going to make sure this is the end. That is such a cool little trailer. I really like that. Blizzard, the next chapter. I don't think this was a live stream. It's just a video, isn't it? Because you don't really have end caps like that unless it's like the actual end of it. Do I dare click off? Yeah, that was it. Cool. All right, I really liked that. It was fun. I think it didn't really tell us too much that we don't already know or, you know, we're expecting and stuff like that. But, no, that was really cool. I'm really looking forward to what comes out of that now. All right, so that is going to do it for the stream now. I'm not going to do all the usual outro, but I will be back at 7 PM with more World of Warcraft just to have a look at the pre-patch stuff. I'm excited to see what that looks like. But until the next one, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in a little while. Bye!